Stream time started. There we go. Alright, hello. This is my first stream. Sorry for any background noise. I live with some people. I live with some animals. My dog's in the room. It'll be a little noisy, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. The game audio should cancel out most of it, except for maybe the bird. And occasionally the dog. So, I'm petting her right now. Alright, let's get started then. I'm playing Skyward Sword. I'm wanting to play through every Zelda game, so it should be fun. I'm playing specifically through timeline order, which can vary because you go from Skyward Sword to Ocarina of Time, which is where the timeline splits into three. And once you get to the three separate lines, you can pretty much just go in whichever order you would like. Now I will be skipping Four Swords. I own the game, however, I do not own the hardware in which to play it, and I don't have friends to play with, so the hardware is very obscure and stupid. So instead we're going to be playing this, first of all, because it's the start of the entire timeline. The first hero that begins the reincarnation line, and the creation of the Master Sword. It'll be fun. Oh, okay. Here we go. Start a new adventure. I'll just go with Link. I know, boring, but I'm not trying to be creative here. Okay. Yeah. Really wish you could turn the vibration off on the Wiimote. Not a big fan. Oh, what do you want? Huh? My dog keeps poking my hands with her nose. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm this morning. Did I guess that right? Rise and shine, Link. Today is the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You'd better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Right. Well, let's get into it. Interesting. I know that there's a blue rupee in here if I recall correctly. Yep. There we go. 5 rupees. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that Red Terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippin. Hey Link, the day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you've learned to use, all those practical skills I taught you, and all the academic prowess Instructor Horwell taught you. Oh, well, I don't have any of that. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around using C? Press C when you want to take a look at your surroundings. If you feel as though the cursor has moved out of alignment, point the Wii remote at the screen and press down. Okay. Cool. I guess I don't have a cursor currently, so that's what that is. What's this all about? Huh. I don't know. Stamina bubble. I forgot about that. Okay. Upstairs, I guess? No? I guess not. If you're heading over to the plaza, the quickest way is out the door on the ground floor. Still locked. Cool. What's taking lunch lady so long? Don't know. Oh. Forgot. Can't lift it. I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. Aw, thanks, I didn't think you had the time to help me out, Link. No problem. Really? Thanks. Okay, so I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the lady who works in the kitchen. Press A to pick up the barrel, then A again to put it down at your feet. If you hold the Wiimote up and swing it, you can throw it whatever you're carrying. You can roll small items like pots by holding the Wiimote down and swinging it. But we'll get in huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press 2. That'll bring up an explanation of actions available to you at that moment in time. Pretty handy, huh? Yeah, sure. So something I forgot to mention, since we've got plenty of downtime now, is that I am planning, I guess Link's tired, I'm planning on having a streaming schedule from 8 to 4 Central Time, Monday through Friday. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that, but it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Why did you even ask him in the first place? Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help. Sometimes I may get called into my part-time job though, so I might not be able to stream some days, but that is my plan. 8 to 4 Central Time, 5 days, weekdays. So, it's exciting. Hope it goes somewhere. I probably should have waited on my stamina regen. My streaming schedule might change over time, and maybe there will be bonus streams in the evening with my wife or something, but there was really no reason for me to do that. That second barrel, other than just feeling the need to complete things. My dog's finally taking a nap. Ugh. Still got eye boogers right now because it's so early. Skyloft. Alright. Guess I'll go ahead and get my first save out of the way, just in case. Trying to run up this wall, sir.
No.
Good morning, I'm your tutorial. The long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Look this way while pressing and holding Z. Then press A to have a quick chat with me. What if I decide against that? You can't just ignore your instructor like this, Link. Look over here and press C target. Excellent. As always, you can turn your neck and look at me like a human being. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Press Z. Quickly face forward. Yeah, it is silly to carry on a conversation from this distance, isn't it? Maybe I should, climb up and talk with you. Or, like a normal human, maybe just unlock the door to upstairs and let me take the staircase. Instead of asking me to climb up 2 crates onto a stone pillar and jump from stone pillar to stone pillar. I don't know. Is it because we're sky people, we're expected to be agile? I'm a knight in training. This is all part of my test. I don't know. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Oh, you have someone to meet. Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gaypora, has a pet named Mia, and well, she scampered off again. Look. Over there, do you see her? Ugh. There. Headmaster's so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I just put on a fresh set of clothes, and well, you see, I don't want to get my hands dirty, but I'd like to ask you. Cool. Thank you, instructor. Yeah, climb. I appreciate it. Okay. I just gotta climb there. Alright, cool. I gotta push this crate, and he's gonna tell me how to push a crate. Cool. I don't care how good a jumper you think you are, you'll never reach a roof that high just pressing A to dash. There should be a wooden box up there. Press A to grab it and move it. Try not to dash onto it until you move it. No. Okay. Cool. Oh, I missed it. I'm such a gamer. Okay. Cat thing, come to me. No? What? Excuse me, game? Oh, okay. Nice work, you brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the goddess statue. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Okay. What you got to say? Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figure you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. You haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the gods this morning, have you? I haven't forgotten. I already saved twice. I'm gonna get in the habit of saving. I get it. You got a stamina fruit. Replenishes your stamina gauge. I missed. Hello? There we go. Good morning, Link. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. Confident? I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. Cool. So how do I look? Nice costume. And what exactly is that supposed to mean? If you think I look silly, just come out and say it. There you are, Zelda. Are you prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. My dog. She's silly. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early given your capacity for sleep. Wow. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the preposterous ritual. It's kind of hard to say quickly. So give it your best out there. Preposterous ritual. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. I say that, but it's not going to be very perfect. I'm still going to win. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremonies tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guarding birds, that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. But the first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare, we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away, without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who's part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Hoo-hoo! Blizzard sent me an email about their 25% off sale on merchandise or something. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link.
Hey!
Listen, Link. You'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your loft wing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh, yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go.
Hey!
Okay, Link, go ahead. Just press down and call your loft wing. This bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Oh yeah, you really think? You push a man off a ledge without thinking. You know, this might be dangerous. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your loft wing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your loft wing well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own loft wing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. It's a big bell. How did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. You should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little, so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. So I still have to go find him. Nothing changed. Oh. Link, I'm going to tend to my bird and make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your loft wing. Will do. Maybe the bird expert knows a thing or two. Okay. Save. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? It looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on feather or not you can find them. Excuse me, yeah. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Cool, thanks. Wonder if I can do a backflip. Oh yeah. Is Birdman around? Is he inside? I think I find him over by the sword area. Whenever he actually knows who took the bird. But I can't remember. So Birdman is probably this way. You're not still wandering around the academy, are you? What? Your Loftwing won't come when you call for it? Why would a guardian bird not come when it's called? You know, I've never heard of this ever happening before. So I can't even tell you what you're doing wrong. But a good senior never hangs an underclassman out to dry. We'll figure this out together. You go to the plaza and ask people there if they know anything. In the meantime, I'll ask around here. Okay. Whew. Sup, kid? You did it, a sky stag beetle. What up? Wait up. What up? Later, kid. Alright, so I'm guessing I just need to talk to Bruce, right? It's been a while since I've done this intro. Ugh. You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain. What with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftling like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Good old Bruce. Whoa, Link. So, yeah, just how long you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Bruce, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Bruce doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where's that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my dew right now, or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You know we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you were dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Bruce? Zelda, hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Bruce. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? My dog is poking the back of my neck with her nose. I suppose you are... Forget it, I wasn't supposing anything. Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird or get really used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. You're only just thinking that? Just now. Like, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird. So we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Okay. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Cool. Alright, time to go find my bird. Can't cross over there yet, can I? My dog. Oh, not what I wanted to do, but hey, it works. I'll take it. Can I sense my bird over here yet? Caw-caw. Yep, there it is. Cool, cool, cool. Waterfall Cave, beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. Blood-sucking? I'm pretty sure it's just bats and slimes in there. I don't think they're blood-sucking bats either. Alright. I'll never take this bridge. I'm gonna take it. It's just kind of a fast way to go from down here to the school. Academy. Whatever, same diff. No! I clicked A. Read my inputs game. Come on. There we go. I get... What do you want? What do you want, all? You want to go outside? Is that what it is? If I let you outside, are you going to bark at everything? I don't want to hear barking in the background of my stream afterwards. It's 8:32. You can go outside after 10 o'clock, okay? Alright. I feed her at 10, so she gets her breakfast at 10 o'clock and then she gets to go outside again. Because I let her out in the morning whenever I wake up, so. Hey, what? She really wants my attention. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you, it sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on, tell him the truth. Just a little while ago when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. Sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. I know where my bird is. I already found him. That's it, right? No? That's it right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. So here. Oh. Cool. You know how to read... Nala, what are you doing? You're being loud. You know how to read a map, right? Press plus at any time. Yeah, I know. Forgive me, Link, I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I get it. Alright. Later, kids. I'm getting a sword. You yawning? You sleepy, Nala? Are you bored? Alright. It's sword time. You gotta practice sword. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. I can look at my items. Cool. Practice sword. No, you're gonna have to wait. You're fine. You've got another hour and a half to just chill, okay? And then I'll feed you and I'll take you outside, okay? Taking the sword out, and then he's gonna be like, no! You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing? Stealing it. Your loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Little Jimmy fell down a well? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once. But remember, Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like a crazy person out there. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs. And once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Okay? Will do. Hey. Chop. Slice. Stab. I don't think you can break this one. Oh well. You can get slapped by it. Oh well. That's cool. Oh, I stabbed it and it still did it do. Interesting. So you can't just keep stabbing it? I need to see if I can get this timing down. Okay, it's just broken. Nice. Alright. Diagonal slice. Other diagonal. And finally stab. Stop? No, I'm not trying to play with you. I'm swinging my sword. It's not me trying to swing my arms around to play with you. Are you ready to try the spin attack? Sure. Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. You need to cut them all without moving from that spot. All you have to do is swing the Wiimote nunchuck horizontally at the same time. Alright, good one. That sure looked like it felt good. Yeah, it was semi-satisfying. Fatal blow. Sure. Alright, when your enemy is down, target it with Z and swing the Wii remote and nunchuck at the same time to land a fatal blow. quit it. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to swing the Wii remote and nunchuck quickly before they get back on their feet. Okay. Sounds good. I've gotten plenty of sword practice. Let's leave. I'll quit chewing on me. Don't look at me like that. I get it, you're bored. What? No, quit licking me. Come on. I understand you want attention, Nala. But I'm in the middle of playing a game. Okay? I must know in a few words. If you find yourself in puzzling circumstances, I'll help you out with cheats and answers to puzzles when you should be the one figuring it out, because it's a puzzle game, but whatever. Good luck out there, friend. Yeah. Alright. Save. My dog just standing by the door, staring at it. Coming back now. Alright. We can go this way. The bridge. Nala, quit licking my chair. You're being weird. You trying to give me kisses? Like, thinking, oh, if I give him kisses, he'll let me outside. I don't understand the logic, Nala. If I kiss him, I get what I want. Silly dog. Alright. What? You can't go out yet. Listen, Nala, you got an hour and 20 minutes to just sit down and wait, okay? Nala, quit it. No, please. Really? It says break free by shaking the motes. And I did. I hate wiggle controls. Waggle controls. They're just the worst. Nintendo inventing wiggling the controller to do your controls is just the dumbest thing. Let me just wiggle I almost said Joy-Con. Wiggling around the Wiimote and the nunchuck to get things to happen. Very, very silly. No, I didn't see it. Okay. There we go. This is just some rupees, I think. Yeah. You got a heart. Cool. I find it kind of odd that I can do a whole front flip and the slime still sticks to me. Oh. Guess I'll go up here first. Oh, please. What, that didn't kill you? That's kind of weird. Oh, just some hearts. Cool. More money! Okay, cool. She's laying down now, so shouldn't be a bother, hopefully. Hopefully. Money. Cool. The slimes aren't, and the bats aren't dropping any like monster parts. Kind of odd. Money. There we go. Oh, there's two. Nice. 100 rupees. Good old Zelda. Cut some grass, get some money. Okay, just I had to check. Where was that? There he is. Such a monster-ridden cave on such a peaceful island. Kind of odd. Why is there a save statue down here? It's a little weird. Link. Hey Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loftwing? Oh no. Yeah. Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. Okay. Little kid. Look, there he is. Your bird. Can you not just, like, lay down for 10 minutes now, please? No doubt about it, that's your loftwing, Link. Gotta teach him our omnidirectional sword fighting, and by that I mean, what is it, like 8 directions? Left, right, up, down, diagonals, so yeah, 8. Oh, it's like real sword fighting, you can cut 8 directions. Want to make our players feel involved. Oh, please. Ugh. Big dog. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, quit your yawning. We should hurry, Link. Now that your loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? Can't say I did. No. Nala. Zelda. Nala, get your... She's tangling herself up in the cords. It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe the whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Link. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Cool. Whew. Bird caught. Alright, here we go. The fun part. Controlling a bird with one controller. Ooh, ooh. Flap. Flap. Alright, run through the basics. You can change direction of tilting the Wii mode. Cool. Riveting. Yeah, I know how to control my bird. He's flying already. While riding your loft wing, you can press 2 at any time to go over the basic controls. Cool. You can also press A to charge, which is an attack that also gives you a burst of speed. Press B to slow down, try all these moves and see how you feel. Cool. Will do. Maybe those circles I can go through to make this at least a little entertaining. No? Okay. It's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your loft wing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's give them the good news. Sure, I'll save. Your loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened.
No!
No? Why are you licking me? Well, well, if it isn't Link. Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups, me, and the guys did were for nothing. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delayed for you. I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. Cute. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? You don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks? Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about how he's going to be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. Her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm going to be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way was I going to let some scrawny clown snatch the prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth, Zelda sailcloth, will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about it when she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race and then Zelda. And I finish the ceremony together on the statue, just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody's stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Duh ha ha ha. Oh yeah. Bruce. Psst. Bruce. Behind you. Right behind you. What? Can't you two see him in the middle of... Goo. Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big really, just... Link, yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. Hey, Bruce, wait up. Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Get out there and fly the best you can. I know you got these guys beat, and deep down I think you do too. Yeah. That's the spirit, Link. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link.
Hey!
Hey! Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, press A to dash and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down. Yeah, whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette with A will be this year's champion. Those are the rules, simple enough, I should think. Do you need to hear them again? Again! No, I'm good. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of a fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Bruce.
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. Cool. Ugh.
Hey!
Should probably have control in my hand. Oh no, better hurry.
Yeah.
Alright. Flap time. Oh no, how'd they get ahead of me? What? Excuse me, princess, but that's just a little stupid. Kind of some nonsense right there. Oh, because that's fair. What's clean flying about that? Alright. Don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? If you were able to speed up, how come you only sped up just then to snipe me through the air rather than snipe the statuette? Now they're gonna throw eggs at me. It's kind of rude, don't you think? Alright, let's go up and get some speed to soar down, catch up. Oh, eggs! Nice. Who doesn't want some eggs in their face? Alright, cool. Easy peasy. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Drops the statue. Oops. Link. Brave. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. Whew. Okay. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great goddess, guiding light, and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessing of the goddess upon you. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth. Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice too. Link, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Link. No problem. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Nope. Really, huh? I thought you would have figured it out by now. You have to jump off the statue, idiot. Look down, see the big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right in the center of it. Leap off the edge here. Right before you hit the ground, press B to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you're really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So ready to jump? Go! I'll push you off a cliff a second time. Alright, time to aim. What's the sailcloth? I think it's B. Oh. Oh! Close enough. That was perfect. You're amazing. You know, Link, sing as how you won today. And with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? key. Link. Hey, Link. Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. Ooh, good burp. You know, Link, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? It's a tornado. What's going on? Link. I'm waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You were vital to a mission of great importance. Link. You're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? Oh, a black tornado, you say? It looked pretty brown to me, but looked like it was just kind of like swirling dirt. That was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? Oh. I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Look at my dog snoring. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Now the introduction of Fee. Fi? I call her Fee. watch all that cutscene again. So I'm gonna save just in case. I think there's a chest back here if I remember. Maybe. Nope. I think there's a chest somewhere around here, isn't there? It's down here. I feel like there's a chest. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. Meow. Spooky. Hey, none of that. I'm gonna cut you. Back. Down, cat. Down. Alright. Is that the chest I was thinking about? That's probably it. You got a red rupee. It's worth 20 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place. I don't know if there's anything I can buy that's worth less than 20 rupees. No, calm down. Why are you only possessed whenever you're like you have to get beat to not get possessed? Alright. Have fun. I think they fly. I think the thing's gonna come back. Oh, there it is. That's funny. Imagine having such big ears you can fly with them. That's funny. Oh, evil again. It didn't like that. Back off. No slapping me. Alright. Chased by a bat. Oh, well, now I gotta go back down for that blue rupee. That's it. Now for the dangerous jump. Okay. Not all that dangerous, really. Cool. Oh, I'm just gonna walk around the heart, of course. Alright, cool. Okay. Inside the statue. Oh, man. Okay. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword as the one chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up the sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept the sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Okay. It's gonna look a little goofy, but we'll try. Okay. Ugh. Now then. Gotta. Whoa. Bam. Cool. I am Master Man Sword Guy. You got the goddess statue. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. My dog's being weird. Sorry. No. No. Come here. Good girl. You got like 35 minutes maybe? Can I do math? 45? 45. So just wait a little bit longer, okay? Recognition complete, master. Link, my master. Who's a good girl? No. Oh. Who's a good girl? Good girl. Alright. Link.
Ooh.
I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. No, I can't take you out yet. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. No, don't scratch at the door. I never dreamed the prophecy of my legend would come to pass in my time. Oh, calm down, you big baby. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful and likened yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. Yeah. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. Settle down, Nala, just a little bit longer. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero. and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. Nala. Just wait. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maidens, shall bring forth not maidens, this isn't Four Sword or something. Four Sword Adventure. Shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. No. Hey. Quit that. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Yeah, I know, that just happened. I don't need a flashback. You must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. No, let's stop. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it, you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. The Emerald Tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. I mean, it's a stone. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a Skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Pure energy. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword in Nala. Stop poking my back. Quit it. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful Skyward strike. Calm down, Nala. Being a big baby. Can I hit it from here? I wanna... Nope. Gotta get closer. Alrighty. That's about good. Alright, sweet. Little kid. So now what? Do I just... Oh, I didn't... Nala's got me so distracted, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I gotta put the emerald thing inside of there. I'm just leaving, just like later kid. Adios. Okay. Big beam. Master Link, it is done. Calm down. Only a little bit longer. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. No, stop getting so restless. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. No. Stop. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think of what this fee says is true. Zelda is alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through. Prove the legend true. Okay.
Ooh.
You do your people proud. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link. And those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Sounds good. Alright. Save, please. Ugh. So much story in this game. Very little actual gameplay for quite a while. There's always long stretches of like cutscenes and text and all that kind of stuff in Skyward Sword. Makes you just kind of. But I don't know. Some of them are pretty good. The beginning's a little, but you know how it is. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color, but oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Yeah, there we go. Take care on your journey and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I'll return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Sounds good. Playing with your toy, Nala?
Hey.
Link. Oh yeah, he gives me like a tool belt or something like that. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda? You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. Sweet. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch. I don't say the shield fits in the pouch, but whatever. Like, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Yeah, I'll do my best. Ugh, man. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Save. Cool. I just got to start playing Fee. I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. Yeah, it's the location of where we need to go because it opens the clouds. Yeah, I know. Yeah, get a shield. Don't be stupid. I know. What do you think I've been getting all this money for? Once you're accustomed to controls, you are free to modify the on-screen interface. Finally. The on-screen, or the gear, on the gear screen, select the interface to change the on-screen display to suit your preferences. I can't read. Oh. Sure. There we go. I prefer light. Doesn't have the big Wiimote like outline, but it still has necessary information. Because I don't have, you know, like minus, plus, any of like my directionals on the D-pad all memorized. So it's just easier this way. Alright. Check it out. Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. I don't. But I can foresee what fortune teller, yeah. Piercing eyes. Fine. Oh, the music changed. Interesting. Do have some pretty piercing eyes. Stare deeply into my eyes. These eyes see many things. Oh yes, these lovely round eyes can even see into the future. Allow me to tell your fortune, boy. Do you doubt these eyes? I look upon your shirt, boy, and I see a single thread loose on your sleeve stitching. Nothing can hide from these eyes. Normally I seek 10 rupees to tell a fortune, but this time I will charge but 1. So you want me to tell your fortune? Do you dare discover what fate these eyes see? Sure. Yes. I knew it. Aha. What a treat. You are the first customer I've had in a while. Oh, I mean, I'm the best at what I do. You can trust these glistening eyes. No? You got half an hour now. That's it. Just be patient. Very well, let me see what I can see. Yes, your fortune. It's all coming into focus now. I see many things. All is revealed. Young man, are you about to head into a densely wooded area? Somewhere blanketed in green? Well, yes I am. Trees everywhere. Yes, many trees. It would serve you well to buy a wooden shield. I know. I can see that you are a bit young and green yourself, so it wouldn't hurt to take a heart potion. Sure, I mean, I'll get a free bottle out of it, so why not? That's all I can see for the moment. My eyes, they grow weary. Come see me again if you should lose your way. Good luck, young man. Cool. I'll start with the shield. That's a wooden shield. It breaks easy. I know. It also catches fire, so don't take it to the fire dungeon. No. I will let you out very soon. Yeah, you're putting it in my item pouch. Access it with the Wiimote. Blah 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 blah. Yes, I get it. Cool. And I can find all that in a while. Alright, give me bottle, man. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least. Let me tell you. One look at you and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cauldron full. So don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Nala. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason I don't like you though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle. So it's a useful thing to carry around. Thank you. Yep. You can always drop items off at the item check. I know. Let me buy myself a health potion. Oh. Drink this and it will replenish 8 hearts. Why don't you pick up some for your adventure? It only costs 20 rupees. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really need a health potion as much as I could use, like, a shield repair potion. Nala, please. Get back. Okay. Alright. No thanks. You don't want it? I know some of my potions might taste a bit strange, but there's no denying that they do what's advertised. Is this the shield repair one? This wonderful potion completely stops your stamina gauge. Okay. Yeah. Is this shield repair? Okay. Shield repair? Revitalization potion. Poured on a broken shield in a moment, the shield will be as good as new. It's amazing. Not only that, but this has multi-purpose mixture. It will even restore 4 hearts. How about some? Take it on your adventure. That's more what I'm looking for. Sounds like the bird's awake. You got some revitalization potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield. Also restores 4 hearts. Like it does both? Like I pour it on the shield and I just drink it? Or it's one or the other? Hang on. I go to this guy, give him bugs, he mixes in the potion, makes it stronger, blah blah blah. It's whatever. Honestly, on regular difficulty, you don't need to worry about the potion shop all that much. It's mostly just for your shield health, because your shield has a durability gauge, which makes it a bit more stupid. What's up, kid? Yeah, I know, Beetle's shop is cool and all, and it floats around the sky, but I don't have anything to knock down his, to ring his bell. You ring his bell and he drops down a rope or something to get you up. No fee, I don't want to listen. I'm good. I know how to do the thing. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go. I was facing this way, I think. Observe, the green pillar before you is a column of light and marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. I know you've already spoken to me about it. You can confirm your current location on the map. Yeah. Cool. And it's Pumpkin Island or whatever. I think so. It appears that you'll be able to reach the surface by passing through the portal in the clouds at the column space. My dog's getting restless. She just wants to go outside. Dive. Here we go. Off to the surface. Settle down now. You got 22 minutes. Alright, here we are. Land. Master Link, we've arrived. No, stop it. Just wait. You're almost there. It's the home stretch. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Nala quitted. My dog's still considered a puppy, so she's still very energetic and lively. Say, I'm not even 1 year old yet. Please proceed with caution. Sounds good. Now I get to fight this kid. Oh, well. That's cool. Let's try that again. Nala, calm down. There we go. I don't want to talk Nala. Not Nala. Fee. I don't want to talk Fee. There we go. Nala, please. Shoving your face onto my lap isn't going to get me to let you outside sooner, okay? You gotta be patient. Hey kitty, you wanna play, alright? I'll let you outside in a bit, okay? It's not outside time yet. Alright. Young one, child of destiny, descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Sure. Oh. Shh. You're fine. I understand you're bored. I get it. Okay? I get it. You're fine. Got 18 minutes left. Okay? You can make it. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? No, I know how dowsing works, and I don't want to get explained. I don't want it explained to me, because it's boring. You're just gonna tell me how to do it anyway? Okay. Yeah. Dowsing. browse because I already know where to go. What's the point of that vent even being there then? Oh, calm down. You're fine. Health. What? Oh my goodness, Zelda. I found it. What do you know? Puzzle solved. Alright, cool. Sealed temple. My dog's getting restless, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for a moment, take a short break. I'll be back very shortly. I'm gonna walk my dog, gonna feed my dog, and I might grab some lunch. I'll be back in like 20 minutes tops. Probably 10 to 15 if I'm being honest. So, I'll pause the stream there for now. Alright, looks like I'm back. Cool. Alright. So, I need to reconnect my controller, which means I'm going to need to, recalibrate it. Wii Motion Plus is silly. There we go. Alright, back to it. I might have to stop in the middle of this for a moment, just because my dog's outside right now. And, it looks kind of bleak outside, like it might start raining, so I don't know. We'll see. I just finished eating a Hot Pocket. Pretty much eating my lunch. Oh, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link. Good. Very good. And since you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward, the skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable. But for now, you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue as you do. Or as do you. She set out for Farron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Okay. Show me your map. Farron Woods. Yeah. You're gonna show me how to place beams. Sorry, I got some food in my teeth still. Okay. Big beam. Oh. Big. What's the place button? It's just A. A zoom out. Is it? Ah, that's B. Ah, my controller. Here we go. Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacon to well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now, you must head into Farron Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room, and what you find there should prove useful on your journey. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You are ready, leave through the door before you. Alright. And head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Another thing to mention, my wife's parents are awake now, so you might hear them speaking Spanish in the background. Just how it is. So, my wife's father is probably going to be going to work soon, and her mother might put on a show in the living room, so you might end up hearing that. Or she might end up cooking. I don't know. I hope the latter, because I could go for some beans. After I'm done streaming today, I might end up going to Walmart. I know. Better put on a mask. I'm gonna go down the treacherous path to Walmart and see what I can scrounge up for some beans. I hate the combat in this game. I feel like it's very bad at sensing like the direction changes, because it's like it just keeps going ding ding ding, even though it's like my hand is swiping down the other direction trying to negate that. You just have to like stop swinging altogether and just be like, okay, let me move my arm now, since that I'm going this way, video game. I don't know. Waggle controls are always just a little busted. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe big for you taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. That's a bird. Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's a big scroll on your back. Like, who writes on a piece of paper that big? I'm Gorko the Goron. According to the... excuse me. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it and keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly the statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I, for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? Yeah, not really. That's so, bud. I was hoping to tell you more, but I guess it can wait. I'm good. I know all about it already. It's fine. Oh. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? That statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? Nice. Yeah, so any of the ones on the ground you can just use to go back up and save. So it's pretty nifty. What was that? The statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I have got to know. I don't have a slingshot yet. There's the big beam. Alright. Let me push this log. Is it just me, or does it feel like the camera's always pointing upward? Is there like a reason for that? I don't really like the, instead of a flat angle, it's like slightly pointed upward, skewed just ever so slightly. Another safe statue? Does that really need to be there? Farronwoods. Look at the big tree. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Sweet. Barren Woods. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in this area. Probably. I recommend you continue to use your dowsing ability to search for her. Fine, I love dowsing. Yeah, I know. She's doused that way. Let me activate this statue. Cool. Alright. Rupee. Alright. Cuckoo. Money. I like money. It's gone quiet. Quiku. Now there's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green. Don't hurt me, Kuweep. Cuckoo. Alright. Master, I picked up a highly interesting spike in dowsing readings from the creature you just encountered. Really? Yes, based on the creature's characteristics, I must conclude that it is a peaceful, forest-dwelling animal known as a Kikwi. Kikwi, I thought... Did I say Kikwi a minute ago? Probably not. Kikwis are intelligent beings capable of speech, however, such a creature could obviously not be confused with Zelda. It is unclear why such a creature would elicit a dowsing response attuned to Zelda. You should follow the creature and investigate this phenomenon. Will do. Can't wait to get past this beginning part. It's just monotonous, man. I'm tired of tutorial talk. Where's the kid at? Oh, I'm right next to him. Now where's the kid? Behind that mushroom. This game has the longest tutorial out of any Zelda game, I swear. It's just too long-winded for me to enjoy thoroughly. No? Oh, okay. I guess I just talked to him this time. After I push this log down. Shortcut! And an amber thing. Amber relic. The frame it paused Link's face there was hilarious. It spotted me again. Quee. You don't want to eat me? And come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? Are you actually not bad? I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. A little while ago I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. Who? I don't know who she was, but she seemed to be in trouble when I saw her. She a friend of yours? A pack of those mean red guys were after her, but she escaped with the Kikwi Elder. Looks like I'm looking for the Kikwi Elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters, but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. Do you see, like, the S in significant? It's kind of like getting a little stabbed by him shaking a little bit. There's like a little bit of fuzz down there on that S. Anyhow. Not all that important, just an observation. I have marked the position of Kikwi known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwi most likely produces a false positive. Okay. I theorize there is an 85% chance that the Kikwi Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction. For the same reason. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. Okay, sure. You really spooked me, Kui. You keep some very strange company. I do. Key Palip, it sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, Kui, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Will do. Key Palip. What's up here? Log. That's cool. Heart piece. Oh yeah, I gotta balance with the nunchuck. Or not the nunchuck, the Wiimote. Gotta make sure I don't fall. So stupid. Alright. Which way is the Elder? That's the Elder right there. So I need to knock it that way. Alright, I'm gonna hurt this bad boy. Die! Okay. Back to getting to the Elder. Not interested in fighting. I have nothing to gain from killing some losers such as yourself. Camera? Can you, like... I wish I could move the camera. I wish there was a joystick to do that. Because I don't like how the camera just points up all the time. And here's the Elder. He's a big boy. I am Bucha, the Kikwi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage, Kui. You are clearly a master woodsman. Where's Zelda? Zelda? Ah, the girl creature with the blonde hair. She looked like one of your kind. Yes, she was with me. Kui. But now is not the time for such talk. The woods are full of monsters. I am worried about my missing tribe. Shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. Sound effects are stupid. You say you've met some of my people, Kui. Kui, so Machi is safe, eh? But the monsters, they are still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. 3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them and make sure they are safe? Kui. I am worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. If you could calm my fears, I might be able to remember more about where the girl you seek went off to. Kui. Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikui Elder is an unfortunate setback, but he may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculate an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikuis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added Kikuis as the dowsing option. No, I know how to switch dowsing targets. I'll mark any Kikuis you discover on your map, and disable dowsing readings for them. This concludes my explanation. When ready, please begin your search. Cool. Yeah, there's the Kikui. I get it. Oh, look, a fairy. Interesting. Come on, get back up. You can do it, Link. There we go. The first time I played this game, the first many times I played this game, I didn't know that you could, like, shake these things off the rope. I thought you just had to fall down there and get blown up. Because they don't really explain that to you, so it's just kind of weird how they explain every little detail in the game except for, like, a few. If you're going to be as thorough as they are, you might as well be entirely thorough instead of just kind of partially thorough. Either tell me everything or just let me figure it out. Don't spell everything out for me except for, you know, like... Please. Okay, stop. I want to grab a heart, please. Good for you. You fought off all those red guys. So does that mean you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you could help me? I detect no monsters in the immediate area and therefore conclude it is safe for the Kikui to leave its perch. It seems that if this Kikui is unable to descend the tree, I suggest you find a way to expedite his dismount. If you find yourself lacking ideas, you can always press 2 to review your available actions. I know what to do, it's just a simple puzzle. Alright. Ouch, that was effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm saved. Key Paleep. Rill the Elder was worried about me. Well, I'm glad to hear you safe. Quiku. My name is Lopsa. Tell the Elder that I'm cool. I have marked the location of Lopsa. Thanks. I thought you were another monster. Don't scare me like that. Kukui. Alright. Money. Oh, I cut everything except for the part that gave me money. That's nice. Ooh, a red rupee. I'll take that. Definitely. Alright. Swinging. I hate how like motion controls in this aren't even like really motion. Like it doesn't really detect a 1-to-1 on your remote. A lot of it's just flick. So very imprecise. Like it's weird because they have like this, which is kind of precise. So why is it that not all the controls follow such a precise scheme? Did he just poop on me? Come on, boy. There we go. Money. So I don't have the slingshot yet, so I can't go to the dungeon. I gotta go get these kikuis. That's right. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Kind of get lost in thought and don't get things done very efficiently. Climb up, Link. Okay, Link. There you go. It's not that hard to have brain cells. You gotta get rid of all the grass in this area before this guy will like stop crawling around. It's really silly. Oh, the money fell. Cool. So if I cut like these three pieces of grass, and then this last one here. Come on. There you go. I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place. Kui. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikui in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am. Except the Elder, of course. I have marked the location of Erla, the Kikui, on your map. However, dowsing readings indicate there are still Kikuis to search for. You met the Elder and he's okay. I'm glad to hear it. If you see him again, would you please tell him I'm here? Sorry, I'm sending a message real quick. Okay, one Kikui to go. Don't remember the best way to get to him. Is it this way? I know where he is in my head, I just don't remember the way to get to where he is. So it's just a little frustrating to try and piece it together. I think he's this way, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think he's up this little like staircase here. Yep, this is it. Link, I don't want to jump. I thought he was down here. That's him. Don't eat me, it tastes terrible. Let me go. Alright. The Elder was worried about me. I'm glad to hear he's safe. Kui. I'm Ulu. Ulo? Olo? Ulo? If you meet the Elder, tell him I'm here. Keep leap. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikui Elder. Alright. What was that just now? Don't scare me like that. Alright. What's the... This is the fastest way back. Where am I exactly? Oh. Back here. So I need to open up this shortcut over here. Yeah. No, don't you dare. Whoa, I launched him over the log. Nice. Have I saved at that statue yet? I don't think I have. It's important to save at all of them so you can kind of, when you're coming down from the sky, you can teleport to whichever one you want to go to. If you don't activate a statue by saving at it, then you won't be able to teleport to it. Oh, okay. I thought I might have missed that for a moment. That another joystick to control the camera makes it a little hard to control jumps more accurately. So all my fellow Kikwis are well, and they want to stop worrying. Excellent. They know me too well. What's my wife doing? Sorry, my wife's being silly. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl Zelda was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods, Kui. I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. I think she headed down that way, toward the temple, Kui. But be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. I almost forgot. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwi heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now. A slingshot. You got a slingshot. Use this projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your foes. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. Cool. Okay. With that slingshot, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where the temple is. Cool. Why not try shooting that curled up vine over there? Cute. My computer started making a weird noise. Oh. Okay. When you aim at something and you miss, because it's got a drop distance to the projectile. Interesting. It's not how I was swinging my sword, but whatever. My nunchuck, not my nunchuck, my Wiimote. Again, I cut around. There we go, red rupee. Nice. Give me the rupee. Green. Blue. Can't swim quickly quite yet. I have to wait until I get the like a special pendant, I think, or something. Not, or I don't know what you call it, like a charm. I thought there was something in here I could like shoot with. Maybe I'm thinking of something later. Oh, I'm thinking of a different place. I'm thinking of further ahead, this direction. Alright, so I need to save. Or not, because B is stupid. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was coming to the save station for, to save. Did you think I was coming here to just go up to the sky and then close the game for no reason and not save? People walk to save stations because they intend to save at them. At least most of them do. Would you mean now would be an excellent time to arm you with additional information regarding the use of your items. You should be aware that you can instantly ready the slingshot you used a moment ago by quickly tapping B. I know. If you experience difficulty aiming while you are using this anytime, I know. Good old Girahim. Deep woods. I have confirmed the plant life of this area matches that of Farron Woods. We have reached the area locally referred to as the Deep Woods. Now we should continue towards the temple in search of Zelda. Alright, just because it's bothering me, I'm going to mute my mic real quick and fix my computer. It's making a loud noise, so... Alright, noise fixed. Why are there bees? How did you... Oh. How did you hire bees? Let's shoot their beehive. Because they're irritating. That's it. Now they're upset. You got hornet larvae. They're a precious source of protein that comes from a Deku hornet's hive. Are those seeds to shoot? Yep. Now I gotta run. It's a very deep chasm, goodness. Oh, calm down. I think this unlocks a shortcut? Yeah. Not that I necessarily need it. I don't remember if you come back to this dungeon or not. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Alright, please. There you go. Money. I think my wife's messaging me. Check the messages. Messages. Oh, okay. What kind of bird is that on the save station? It's the same bird we fly. It's Skyloft. And what do you mean, but the bees? Oh, it's... what's his name? Graco? Gorko the Goron? I can't remember. Something like that. Oh, wait. There we go. I've gone so long without checking the chat because no one's been in the chat. They're close to extinction. I mean, the nice thing though is that these aren't bees. If you notice the item they drop, they're hornets. Hornets aren't nearly extinct, and if they are, then good riddance. The world's a better place without any hornets. Oh, I forgot about this dummy. There we go. There he went. He's gone. Justifiable, huh? Alright, save. Is that a bird? Oh, it is. Okay. It's a bug. Can't catch it though. Oh. Money. Alright. I think I have to get a bug net at some point or something to catch the bug, so. Ooh, a relic. Alright. Getting close to the first dungeon of the game, so it's I don't really know how the best way to describe it. It's kind of like a forest temple, but kind of with a separate twist. No. Oh, come on. There. There we go. I hate the ones that change direction because they like to do a lot of stuff like dodge and a bunch of dumb stuff. Did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky. I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing that shot out of your sword. Yeah, I did dodge it. And where do you think the cube shot off to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more mysterious. The texts say there are cubes like that one all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. I think whenever you blast those cubes, it spawns like special chests around the entire game that end up... No, wait, the chests already exist. I think the cubes make it to where they're openable, so you can get special items. It's mostly just for getting heart pieces and stuff like that. Nothing too terribly important. Alright. Master Link. I have detected Zelda's aura emanating from within the structure. Yep, first dungeon. I've also detected the presence of numerous monsters. Are you sure you want to proceed? Of course. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Now I'm going to turn around and do nothing instead because that's more fun. You know. I guess if you're not ready, then you could say no and then go back to Skyloft and prepare? I don't know. Whatever. If you feel unprepared, face the dangers ahead, consider returning to the sky to properly equip yourself. Now I'm good. I've got full health, full shield durability, and I've got 2 potions to heal myself and my shield. What more do I need? How's it sealed with a cube? I don't think they really explain. They're special chests that look like they're made of the same material, I think. Something along those lines. And they're like dull and old looking, and they've just been sitting around forever. And whenever you strike a cube, the cube that's paired with it, the chest glows and becomes like alive almost. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know. This is the spot I think that I was... No? Yeah, it was. Oh, I was not over there when I shot it, but okay. They make walking into a dungeon in this game so much more, like, intimidating than the previous ones. Link's gotta kind of, like, build up the courage to take the first step. Skyview Temple. I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate through this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Through dowsing. But I can find her with a good old-fashioned brain and eyeballs. So, that's what I'll do. I just saved outside, but I'll save in here too. Why not? They really like bird motifs, huh? Well, I mean, the whole game's called Skyward Sword. It's about, you know, the sky and the origins of Hylians, which originated in Skyloft, so with their paired birds. Okay. I gotta break that from the other side, I think. I hate these spider webs because, like, the bottom ones are so random to break most of the time, so you end up just cutting through everything but still getting stuck by your ankles. The waggle controls are horrible. I hate it. Like, it's fun, but it can also be just infuriating. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Can I shoot him? Oh, he's stunned. No waggle controls are the best. I'll just ignore that one. Oh, yeah. This puzzle here is kind of silly. Like, you think, oh, eyeball, let me shoot the eyeball, but I don't know. It's the first Zelda game where you don't actually shoot an eyeball in the first dungeon. Instead, you gotta, like, make him dizzy by swinging your sword around. It's a really weird puzzle that I guess you couldn't really have in many others. I mean, you could. I think they've done it before, with you just walking around the eye. So, I guess not that innovative. I don't know, they try to always advertise the waggle controls as like great. Certain puzzles requiring the waggle controls. I wanted that rupee. Come on, man. Cool. There we go. Yeah, I think the thing I was talking about. Oh, I forgot there's more. Yeah, that place that I said was like a one-way. You had to break the other side of the wooden planks. That's up here, I believe. So now I can quickly head back to the beginning if I want to. Isn't there an eyeball boss in one game that you have to make it dizzy? I mean, probably. Zelda is full of eyeball bosses. There's just bosses with just giant eyes on their head that's their target. There's bosses with hands that just open and close and the eye is like in the center of their palm. Just all kinds of eye-related puzzles, so I really wouldn't be surprised if it was already a thing, making an eye boss dizzy. Zelda is full of eye bosses, and honestly, they could do with some fresh material. The boss for this dungeon, luckily, isn't an eye boss. Alright. There we go. Sorry, my neck's feeling a little stiff. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's dead. Cool. Great. I didn't get to them in time. Cool. Kinda hoping something will drop some health so I can heal. Alright, what's this say? 2 doors lead to the rooms left and right, but they will only open when the gemstones are struck. One is above, one is below. Well, I know where the one below is. I can't quite remember where the one above is. Oh, burning the spider with fire. Alright, I think the below switch is down here. Yep, there it is. The first time I did this dungeon, I had a hard time finding the switch for some reason. I don't know why. I kept thinking that the below and above switches were in the room that the little stone sign was in. So I just kept running around in there going, where are these switches? Am I just blind? Is there more to this puzzle? This riddle? Cool. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize he was still alive. I wanted to do the fatal blow. Oh well. Yeah, I can't kill those guys. Because you can't spin these spiders here. Because they're on a full web. They're not just on one strand. So I gotta swing. Okay. I gotta swing back behind them. And stab them from the belly. Okay. There we go. I swung down. There we go. Gaze upon your map until your eye finds the X, for it is there you must strike a glittering gemstone to reveal a path. You shall find a temple map in a room with 2 gemstones. Okay. No, I wanted to... I was trying to stab. Now I gotta deal with this piece of trash. There we go. Oh. And I'm done. Okay. Now actually stab this time, please. There we go. Cool. Are you kidding me? Oh wait. I think that, yeah, there's a hole in the wall over here that I wanted to shoot. Come on. Okay. They changed so quickly. Are you referring to the little like plant opening its mouth, going from horizontal to vertical? Yeah. If that's what you mean, then yeah, they do that quickly, and it's like, it's kind of irritating to fight those things. Oh. Thought I was gonna fall and have to go all the way back around. Alright, dungeon map. Sweet. How do I have... How's Zelda on the dungeon map? Who made this map? Yeah, I know how to read a map. I know that I can't use the beacons. Come on. Alright. So those are the 2... Oh yeah, that's right. Now that the water's risen, I can go this way. And I think I get the key for this door over there, because I can't currently access that door. Cool. So the water's risen everywhere except for here now, or something? So now I can shoot this thing. Or I think this will rise, make the water rise, I don't remember. Yep, there we go. Cool. Oh yeah, I can't do anything in here yet. Come on. There you go. Hello? Controls? I'm not moving the control stick. What's happening? Alright. You good now, game? No? Okay. Gotta unplug my nunchuck. Plug it back in. There we go. I hate whenever that happens. Nunchucks just kind of like get a mind of their own sometimes. I don't know why. One moment, I'm gonna mute my... There we go. Alright. So, Now that the water's risen, I can technically jump over here, but I don't have the key yet. I don't think I do. Yeah, the door's locked. Meaning I need to go somewhere to get the key. Oh, I see. I'm running low on Deku nuts. Or Deku seeds, sorry, not nuts. This isn't Ocarina of Time. Will this grass drop it? No? Okay, cool. What about this hedge? Don't really need a heart, but thanks. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Can I have that heart, please? Thank you. Give me Deku seed. Or not. Whatever. So I gotta get between both of them? There we go. Cool. Alright, so now I just head over to the door and move on to the next part of the dungeon. So how's the audio? Is it any good, Karina? Do I have, is the game audio too loud? Am I too loud? Does it all sound fine? Anything? Are you even still there? Just curious. It was something I was worried about, whether, like, the balance was wrong. I think it sounds okay, but I can't tell through my headset. So, I don't know. I guess she's probably not watching the stream anymore. She might have gone to get some food or something. Or feed her dog. Oh well. I can rewatch the stream afterwards and adjust however I need to. So, it's whatever. Oof, this guy does a lot of damage. Cool. He's dead. I wanted that heart, but okay. It's your boy Skeletor. I got a beetle. This little guy flies around and grabs stuff for you, or slams into stuff to activate switches. Alright, so I think I can hit the spider. Oh, there's a web in the way. I wonder if I'll get snagged. Nope, I just cut through. Cool. No? Can I hit him in the stomach if I just twirl around? Maybe. Oh. Seems as though I missed, so let's take a switch. Why are you just gonna evict that poor spider during spider corona crisis? Goodness, Kyle. I just want to see if I can smack his stomach. Oh, I just went through him. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna stop trying. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I forgot. You just snag his web that he's hanging on, and then he falls. There we go. They're the ones spreading it, I bet. Oh. Made his way back up, huh? Oops. Bats. Any more bats? No? Thought I saw like 3 of them. I guess they're not interested. Are they interested now that I'm flying something? Is that what it is? Yep. Oh, you jerk. Oh, you punk. That's not fair. I flipped the spider back over. Come on. There we go. What a mess. I forgot how cool the hookshot beetle thing was in this game. Another reason to burn them with fire. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have to send this guy in through these little gates here. And see if there's a switch in them. Oh, nope, just money. Alright, cool. Yeah, the beetle's an interesting ability. I don't think you'd... I don't know. It's neat. It's kind of like a take between the hookshot and like the magic boomerang from like I think the magic boomerang's from the Oracle games, but I might be wrong. The magic boomerang you can like control for a short period of time before it comes back to you. Oh well. And the hookshot can grab things, but I guess the boomerang can too. So this thing's basically just a magic boomerang. What am I saying? Just money. Just money. Ugh. Waggle controls, please. Do you know what kind of beetle it is? It reminds me of the mouse, just like the bomb mouse. Are you using motion controls? Yeah, you have to use motion controls in this game. There's no option to not use motion controls because it's for the Wii. So the game's built entirely around using Wii Motion Plus and the black controllers. The problem with it though is sometimes it gets a little off center, so you have to like use the little down on the D-pad to center your mouse, or your what do you call it? Your pointer. Because it's Wii Motion Plus allows you to kind of have almost one-to-one movement with the Wiimote, but there's no real point because most of it's just flicking around anyway. A flick does all you ever really need. So it's still just basic Wii Motion with a little bit of flair. And the bat's gonna get you. Okay, I couldn't remember if they released the game with regular controls. No, it's just these controls. Yeah, it's frustrating, but whatever. Like, you get used to it after playing the game often enough. It's a little weird at first, but it's not too bad. but I definitely am glad that it's not required in future Zelda games. This was really the only one that did it. So, it's kind of a novelty for this game specifically to have. Money. Knowledge chewed through the Wii U gamepad. Yeah, she did. The gamepad charger got chewed through, so I had to order another one through Amazon. It was a fun time. Luckily, it's not that expensive to get a Wii U gamepad charger. The Wii U is not the most popular console, so any sort of stuff for it's not all that expensive usually. So it might be up here. Let's check. Just more money. Oh wait, I flipped the switch without even thinking about it. I'm all here. Okay, so I flipped the switch, so that did something. I guess it unlocked this door here, so why not? Okay. Where am I now? What does this mean for me? So I want to be a streamer now? It's just more or less something to try out. It's not necessarily something I plan on doing all the time forever. It's just something to do. If it goes somewhere, cool. If it doesn't, no big deal. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta get a box so high enough up for that top eye to see me. There we go. Give him the razzle dazzle. I'll try it, Kyle. There's no slow clap for your movement, or your moment there. I don't know what that means, but okay. Alright. Making 3 eyes dizzy. I was looking for a slow clap emoji, but there is none. I mean, how would you do a slow clap emoji? I mean, there's a clap emoji, so I mean, that's really the best you could do, other than just saying slow and then doing the clap emoji. How are you going to emphasize that the clapping is slow? So I got a key, which the key can go to this over here. Cool. Can I make that jump? Put a clap emoji and then space it a bunch. Put another one, etc. I guess. At that point, it just seems like you're just applauding, though. I don't really consider that like slow clapping. All applauding is just clapping with spaces between. Am I doing something wrong? Maybe there was an exit up here. Because I don't think I can reach that staircase because it's broken. So maybe there's an exit up here somewhere that I didn't notice. Doesn't look like it. Am I dumb? I see you found Oh My Dog, Karina. You should try and find Franker Z as well, Karina. Am I possibly missing something? Oh, I think I gotta use the beetle to raise the water level. I think there might be a switch up here through all this mess. Yeah, that's what it is. Cool. Yeah, the bird is loud, I know. There's not much I can do about it, though. Like, the bird's not that loud in person, but just through the microphone really picks it up for some reason. I don't know why. So what exactly did that do for me? Oh yeah, I got a key. I forgot. So now I can go over here. So am I expected to, like, Skyward Sword these guys? I guess? Like that? Because I can't... Oh, I remember what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. The beetle can just cut down their vines. I forgot. Cool. So what's your overall feeling / review of the game? Well, I'm trying to play through the games, all the Zelda games, again, just to get a good feel for them, so I can kind of give a more up-to-date review. But last time I played Skyward Sword, I'd say it was fun, but a little quirky at times because of motion controls, and it's different for a Zelda game. It's why after Skyward Sword they took a very long amount of time to rethink the Zelda series and not release a new release until Breath of the Wild much, much later. So you go from the Wii to the Switch without any actual new Zelda release, really, for the most part, or at least 3D Zelda. Because people were kind of feeling that Zelda was reaching a point in which it was just very different from its roots, and Nintendo kind of wanted to bring it back to its roots with Breath of the Wild a bit more. So I can kind of see that. I enjoy the game for what it is, but I will agree it's a lot less of a Zelda game than its predecessors, so it's fun, but very story-driven and not so dungeon-driven so much. It's a lot more hand-holdy. I don't know. It doesn't let you try and figure things out for yourself. Yeah, linear is a very good word for it, yeah. So, need to move on. For me, this was kind of a letdown. I wouldn't mind seeing a run-through of the game again. Yeah. The only real Zelda letdown for me, but as a Zelda fan, of course, is just, I would say Phantom Hourglass is probably not all that great of a game. But Skyward Sword has its pluses, but I'm not going to say it's a perfect game at all, really. It's definitely not in my top 5 Zelda games easily. It's pretty down there, but it's definitely not the worst. There are worse. Some people don't really enjoy Zelda 2 because of it being a very different game as well. Very much a black sheep. Instead of focusing on puzzles and story, it's a lot more on RPG adventure. So you actually do level up, and you can put stats into certain skills and stuff. It's odd. Very different as well, but not to say it's bad. It's fun in its own way. Is he gonna start walking down? There we go. Maybe this will knock him off the rope. There he goes. Okay. So now I just gotta get the boss key and then I can open this door. Bug him out. I think I got food poisoning. What'd you eat, Karina? You ate... Oh yeah, you ate at Sonic, that's right. You ate a chili cheese dog with jalapeno. I think your stomach's just not okay with it. She ate the bug. Maybe you're just feeling sick from seeing all these spiders, Karina. So, what's this for? Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Yeah. I kind of wanted to play through all the Zelda games. It's been something I've wanted to do for a long time. A big part of it, though, is just that, like, I've never really had the time or a reason to actually continue. Like, I'll start Skyward Sword with plans of getting through all of them, and then I'll always kind of just stop around first dungeon, end of Skyloft, or, you know. Oh, well, this is cool. I made an oopsie. But yeah, I've always wanted to kind of play through them all through timeline order. Ever since I was back in high school, it's been kind of something I wanted to try, but I've never had a good reason to drive me there, so I thought streaming might be a good way to do it. And if I started streaming, maybe I could go somewhere with the streaming. I don't know. It was just a thought. I wanted to go through the timeline, which starts from Skyward Sword and then splits at Ocarina of Time. The only game I'm probably not going to play would be Four Swords. It's kind of a dumb game to try to play, because with Four Swords you have to play with 4 Game Boys, and you have to link them with link cables, which even when the game released were kind of hard to come by because nobody really sold it. It's just a really weird setup, and I don't have 4 friends to kind of huddle in a room with me together either, so I'll probably cut that one out. It's not even that great of a game anyway. FO years from now, I've gotten a similar issue. I have games to play, but either don't get the motivation to play, or I start but never finish. I've also gotten party multiplayer oriented. No, you're thinking of Four Swords Adventures, which it does have a single player mode. I will be playing that, and I played it as a kid and I did enjoy it, although it's not very Zelda-y. It's very weird as well, very linear, but still fun in its own way. Four Swords actually is a separate game from Four Swords Adventures. Four Swords requires 4 people or you just can't start the game. at all. Like, you go through the beginning, grab the 4 sword, and then you split, and then that's it. You need 4 people to start playing. There was a Game Boy Advance cartridge that had A Link to the Past and 4 swords, and I was always just staring at the 4 swords menu, never able to play it as a kid. Always just playing A Link to the Past instead. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. The first time I played A Link to the Past was actually on Game Boy Advanced. It wasn't, I didn't play the original on SNES until I was out of high school. Which some people would consider, like, blasphemy. A lot of SNES 90s kids. I'd watch the cutscene a billion times through, even if I couldn't play, because the multiplayer... It did sound cool at the time, and I'm sure it'd be pretty fun with 4 people, just because, you know, having friends is always going to make something more fun than it is. But I imagine that playing... Because you can play 2-player, actually, in that game, instead of 4-player, but the dungeons are completely different for 2-player, 3-player, and 4-player. They have different designs to get through them, and from what I played 2-player-wise, it wasn't very fun. But I imagine with 4 people it might be more enjoyable. Who knows? But I don't know. It just wasn't... I just don't really feel like going through the trouble, spending all the money just to play through a game that's not really all that great. How does one do this again? Ah, there it is. Come on. There you go. I like 4 Swords Adventures because I really like levels and stages akin to Mario, so having Zelda-flavored Mario was neat for me. I'd play with you, though I suck at games. Just throw the Wii remote up in the air and the puzzle will solve itself. I know, it's... I don't know why they thought it would be a great idea. It's like, oh, boss keys? Let's make it to where you have to, like, actually orientate it to go in through the boss keyhole. Like, it's 7 times harder than if you actually had the key in your hand and you just went, oh. Push. Hey, it's Girahim. Look who it is. I thought that tornado I stirred up would have tossed and torn you apart, yet here you are, not in pieces. It's long-tongued Michael. Watch out. Not that your life or death has any consequence. It's just the girl that matters now, and I can sense her here, just beyond this door. Yes, we plucked Her Majesty from her perch in the clouds. Now she's ours. Oh, but listen to me. I'm being positively uncivil. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Demon Lord who presides over this land you look down upon. This world you call the surface. You may call me Girahim. In truth, I very much prefer to be indulged with my full title, Lord Girahim, but I'm not too fussy. Did you really just draw your sword, foolish boy? This is the fight that set the negative stage for me. This fight is a little... Like, the first time I played this game, I did not do this fight correctly. I beat him by kind of cheating, because I didn't know how to actually do the fight, because it's not spelled out for you that well, in my opinion. Or at least it wasn't at the time. But then again, I was like in junior high when this game came out, so... By all rights, the girl should have fallen into our hands already. With the fight, you're supposed to, like, pull his attention away with the sword up here, and then, like, do a downswing upwards away from him, because he's, like, focused trying to block up here. It's weird. I don't know. Do you have any idea how that made me feel inside? Furious. Outraged. Sick with anger. It's cool in concept, but man, a little... It's not necessarily even complex, it's just the fact that the controls don't do what you want them to because they're waggle controls, so they're just iffy. If this game had buttons, I feel like a lot of my problems would be gone other than just the pacing. The pacing is a little just slow because of how much story-driven it can get. I feel like I'm playing a Final Fantasy game instead of a Zelda game. Well, the problem with what you're expected to know with this game is, like, the game is really hand-holdy. But then it doesn't tell you things, so it throws you off. So I'd rather it either hold my hand the whole way through, or not at all, and just let me figure it out. Because then I feel like it's my fault if the game is letting me figure everything out myself. But if it's hand-holding me every step of the way, except for this one spot, it feels kind of like, I don't know, kind of like, it's really dumb. And I don't really like it. There's a few points in the game that do that, and it just makes you, Dark Souls waggle controls. I don't know. I prefer to play Dark Souls with my Rock Band drum set. Personally, that's my control scheme. I'll just beat you within an inch of your life. Oh, I think I hear thunder. Might need to let the dog in here in a minute. Probably after this fight. Alright, here we go. Oh, no, not what I meant to do. Oh, well, he has my sword. That's cool. Quite the sword you have here, but so long as you telegraph your attacks like the novice you are, you'll never land a blow. I tried! I went up here, and then I tried to swing. Oh, okay. How do I get my sword? Pick it up, kid. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, telegraph. Oh, no! Whoa. Look up here, buddy. Oh, I gotcha. He got my sword. Oh, nope, never mind. Good. Ah, come on. Look up here. There we go. It's so iffy. Such a silly system. Alright. Oh, I like getting my 4 Game Boy Advances and Link cables to kill the Taurus demon. I don't remember how to fight this guy. I damaged my shield. I thought I might have had to reflect him or something. Oh, is that when I attack him? Whenever he teleports behind me, maybe? That's probably what it is. I don't remember how to dodge that. There we go. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't remember what to do. It's gonna break my shield. I think I've got what is it? This. There we go. What do I do? I don't remember. Oh! Yeah, that's right. They swing back at him. No? Is that not what I... Oh! I have to swing but not hit his sword there. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. I'm stupid. I always swing upward. Or downward, I suppose, would be the better term. There we go. That's what I do. Alright, sweet. Got the hand of it. Ugh, not a side jump. I'm not trying to do that. Okay, come on. Over here. Oof, close. Cool. what, actually, I don't need to waste a whole potion on that. I mean, there's probably a heart in here. Yeah. How much health does this guy have? Cool. And I didn't expect him to bring his sword over to the side so suddenly. Alright, cool. Bug him out. Hug him, bug him. You put up more of a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy. But don't clap for yourself quite yet. That sword of yours is the only reason you still live. I fear I spent far too long teasing and toying with you. The girl's presence has all but faded from this place, which means there's no reason to linger here. A soft, predictable boy, yes. Goodbye, Girahim. Fabulous. Alright. Okay. So, I get a heart container for beating Girahim for some reason. Such a kind gift. Thoughtful. Sweet. I don't know why in this game you start with more than 3 hearts. That's something that's also kind of weird. He should have joined in sync. Link 180. Alright. I think I still need to tweak the the chat on screen thing. Maybe I can't tell. My streaming setup's all scrunched up, so it's hard to tell if that emoji. The emoji looked really thin to me, like it was squished this way. Okay, but it could just be my monitor. I'm using like some scuffed monitor for my second monitor to see the stream. What does your crown mean? It means he has Twitch Prime, apparently. I do really like the aesthetic of Skyward Sword after Twilight Princess, and yeah, you might want it to at least have the chat closer to your game screen so you can more easily read chat. Also, yes, Twitch Prime, which I don't know why I have it. It's probably because you have Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime and then link that to Twitch, then you have Twitch Prime. And you can use a Twitch Prime sub for free. I have a message written in the language of the gods of old. Allow me to translate for you. From the edge of time I guide you, the one chosen to carry out the goddess's mission. The spirit maiden who descended from the clouds must travel to 2 sacred places to purify her body. You stand in one of these places, Skyview Spring. The other is known as the Earth Spring. Get good, scrub. Thanks, Dim, Nehru, and for war. This second spring is hidden away deep within the scorched earth of Elden. The Spirit Maiden, ever mindful of the heavy task entrusted to her, has set out for this second sacred place. Excuse me. I have the stone slab for the land of Eldon. Ruby tablet. I would assume it'd be molten metal since she's kind of a sword. I mean, her legs are literally the hilt of your sword once you have the Master Sword. But that's just a thought. Then again, she doesn't consume metal. My analysis suggests you should take the tablet to the altar in Skyward. I know. I like Fee aesthetically, I just don't like how she just constantly talks. I feel like that's just a big thing with every guide in these Zelda games. People don't really like Navi. People don't mind Tattle, I guess, from Majora's Mask. Nobody likes Fee. People like Midna. I guess because Midna doesn't get in the way as much. You can't really meme Sword Lady. You can meme these Kikwis. That's for sure. Cute. Machi. Yeah, that's true. Midna is a goth GF. That's that's why people like her, I guess. She's got personality, I would say. She's got more personality than just a floating ball of light or something that talks in percentages all the time. So, I mean, Fee's a robot. Navi's just annoying. It's kind of like why people like Toddle. Toddle's like Navi, but with a bit more personality, because Toddle's willing to yell at you and tell you you're an idiot. To the sky. Yes. Magic beam! That looks doofy. Master Link. When you hit the Goddess Cube with a Skyward Strike earlier, I was able to detect a resulting energy reaction above the clouds. Yeah, these are the cubes I was talking about, Karina, how it like activates these sky chests. When you strike them, they unlock. So, yeah, I'll set a marker on Pumpkin Island. Why not? But I'm gonna go to Skyloft first. Your avatar icon speaks to me, by the way. Nice choice. I don't even know what my avatar icon is. I can't see it right now. The Twitch one? Is that what you're referring to? Because that was just me screwing around with Photoshop. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the goddess statue, that's where I'm heading. Screwing around Photoshop resonates with me. A lot of things in this game kind of feel... Is it Sandwich Nathan? I have guzzled in a joke with a friend, and it somehow turned into a photoshopped image of Guzzlord holding 2 Coke bottles going, ah. I have a lot of Discord Photoshop things just in a photo titled chat stuff, or a folder titled chat stuff. Sandwich Nathan is my YouTube one for my personal YouTube account, not my like actual YouTube account that I post on. Yeah, sure. Vaporwave Nathan's a good way to put it. Something weird about this game that I didn't notice until after playing Breath of the Wild is how, like, Breath of the Wild Alpha it kind of feels at times. Like, the stamina gauge was introduced in this game, and then they expand upon that, like, a lot more in Breath of the Wild. And let me see if I can show you something. No, not that. How do I get to that menu? Oh, I think it's 1. They also have... Where is it? Over here? Yeah, you can also collect, like, bugs and other things to, like, to upgrade potions or craft things or upgrade your shields or just random things like that. Like, a bunch of random systems like that. But this is much more basic than Breath of the Wild's is. But it's still there. And it's not really in any other Zelda games the way it is in this one or Breath of the Wild. So I don't know. It feels like a lot of the ideas from this game they kind of took to Breath of the Wild, but then took the roots of Zelda 1 and kind of just merged it. So it's a little... It's just an interesting little thing I felt like sharing. Oh, that's thunder. All right, I'm getting the dog. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. Karina says she's gonna get the dog, so I'll just I'll let her do that. What's up?
It's pouring and she's soaking wet.
Souls Combat is a favorite of mine that includes Bloodborne, Sekiro. Nolacam. I'd have to get a whole new camera, and I don't know if I'm willing to invest in that. This camera was already expensive. Cameras aren't cheap. I didn't know that until I had to go shopping for one. So, I suggest you fly there as soon as you complete necessary preparations. Yeah, I will. I need to just have like a camera for Nala for when she's in the room, and then I can ask Karina to go take it to the bathroom whenever she's giving Nala a bath. Just a Nala